This new year brings more changes to Medicare, and that means more savings for you if you know the rules. Here to help you keep more of your money in your pocket is my law partner, whose advice is always worth a fortune, Lori Steiner. Thanks for joining us, Lori.
No problem.
So you've made a list of the top 3 tips for Medicare savings. First is Uncle Sam is taking another big bite out of the donut hole.
Yes, it's a good thing. So this year when you hit the donut hole, you're going to get a 52.5% discount on brand name drugs, which is up from 50%.
Okay.
But even better, for generics, it's going up to a 21% discount, up from 14%.
Wow, great.
This year, or this past year. So if you can go with generics, the break is pretty good.
Good. And money-saving tip number 2, use preferred pharmacies when you can. What's that?
Well, a growing number of Medicare D plans are giving you a big discount in your copays if you go to a preferred pharmacy. So you really got to check your plan. You can save anywhere from maybe a couple of dollars all the way up to more than $25 per prescription.
Wow.
If you just go to the right pharmacy under your plan.
And you have to look at the plan and they'll show a list.
They'll have a list for you there.
Great.
So actually I have to read something, read about the plan.
Which is not so always
No,
easy
it is
to do.
not. That's true.
All right. Tip number 3, more types of drugs will be covered under Part D.
And this is really good, I think, for a lot of the viewers. This year, some new drugs are going to be available for the very first time on Medicare D plans.
Great.
And they're very common types of drugs. Most important are probably things like diazepam, Valium, Ristoril, Temazepam, they make them so hard, Ativan, Lorazepam, they're going to be covered. And these are the drugs commonly prescribed for insomnia and anxiety and muscle relaxation.
Okay.
Also, some of the barbiturates, such as phenobarbital, are now going to be available, and those could be prescribed for epilepsy and cancer and some chronic mental disorders.
And these drugs were not covered before.
They were never covered before, so people who were getting the prescriptions had to look for alternates, and sometimes the alternate isn't as good.
Now, I know you said top 3 tips, but can you give us a 4th as a bonus for the
Armin,
new year?
maybe for you.
All right.
Last year's, the insurance company, the maximum cap for covering health insurance had to be not less than $1.25 million.
Okay.
Going into this year, it's raised to $2 million. So that can be really helpful for our viewers who might have chronic big medical bills. It can really be a lifesaver to help cover that.
That's great. Thank you, Lori. Good advice. Appreciate your money-saving tips.
Sure.
Healthcare costs continue to rise, and they can take a terrible toll on our budgets. But help is on the way if you know your rights and if you follow Lori's tips. For more information, give Lori a call. Her number's up next.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us. On next week's show, meet a woman who's back in action after solving her back issues. Then we'll create a sweet treat that will blossom by Valentine's Day. Incontinence is more than inconvenient. We'll share ways to stop the go. Should you buy into pension buyouts? We'll add up the alternatives. Plus, how to boost your Social Security benefits. Until next week, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.